Mike. Somebody there. Okay, I can start now. I'm just checking email from my girlfriend. She's working on a submission to a nonfiction contest, and she's having problems. Well, she wanted editing, and she's trying to figure out how to get it into Word for she's working on an iPad and online Google Docs. So I'll have to tell her that she can export from Google Docs, save as Word. So it's doable. Okay. So here we are. Now let's see what our let's F1 and see what we're supposed to do. Stop at Blackwood number 30. I can do that. Let me check where it is. Center player. We drop that thing off. Stop at Blackwood 30. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Center player there, show task. There we go. So let's I believe this is, we have to go backwards to go forward. We do. So I was going to cook ginger chicken tonight, but I started a little late, and then my girlfriend calls, so an hour later I'm like, okay, I'm going to nuke some chili. Otherwise I'm cooking and eating too late. Okay, so Blackwood 30, center player. Let's get back here and see where the hell we are. There we go. Going the other way. Going back through town. Oh yeah, you're supposed to have the bell on where you're just dinking along like that, I think. Till you get rolling and then you stop. Yeah, it says whistle, but you only whistle when you're... There we go. Oh yeah, we can close this. Oh! I might try the motorcycle. It's kind of neat. Let's hear go whipping by little crotch rockets, but still. Still, they do sound like the classic cars might be cool. You say they sound like classic cars. So now we may just take this down a bit and take this down a bit. It's hard to do that little peep on the horn. How do you do that? Oh, let me do this. Oh, sorry. Let me do this one. so I can see exactly where Blackwood 30 is. Because we don't want to not stop on Blackwood 30. There we go. That's close. Okay. Okay. And then what? I think we have to back up probably. Why do we have to go so far? Like the way they let you reverse back to 35 chip loading and couple up to 3 wood chip hoppers. So go back to Blackwood Sawmill, chip 35. There is 35 is there in the middle, so that way, and then that way, and then that way, and then, yep. Back it up. Yeah, because we were here looking out the front, which was okay. Even though this train is kind of weird. I don't like this one. I like the, this is the Western Pacific. I like the other one better. South Pacific one. Nobody there, and nobody cares actually. Unfortunately, not really. So we're gonna back up and pick up 3 guys there, and then I'm not sure where we drop them. We're gonna drop them off somewhere. We turn that off. We will just run it when we look like we're near people. This is not near people, this is just near train workers. Oh, we go in there. Is that where we're going? Let's double check. 35. Yeah. Sorry, I whacked the desk there. Hello. Oops, sorry, this way. So I was speeding because I was trying to do too many things at once. And then my lack of general lack of coordination meant that I had trouble trying to figure out, oh yeah, which key is the stop key? Oh yeah, my fingers don't, yeah, they don't work as well as they did a decade ago. Next stop is Blackwood 25. Okay, I could do that. Where's Blackwood 25? Ooh, okay. Oh. It's... Ooh. It's hoppers. Hoppers, man. Hopper's full of wood chips. Oh, looks like they buy lumber and make chips out of it. Maybe old railway ties. That makes sense? Maybe. Let's try not to speed any more than we have to here. Even though it says 15, different games are in different scenarios, but this is fairly common to have it 10, even though it's unmarked on the siding. And there's a crossing. There. Did I scare you suckers? Like the way that train goes through like a snake, eh? Once that car gets on the main line, then it will be at 15. There we go. And we've got to go, you finally, Steph, you've caught a stream. Saint F, and how are you? And I'm driving in the snow in Mystery Town, I believe. The Blackwood Hysterical Society. How's the snow in Ottawa today? Oh, look at my Facebook page. If you look at my Facebook page, I posted a series of videos of them doing snow removal on our street. Now, the snowbanks that they were taking away with the giant snowblower were half the size they were last time they went through. But our snow is, well, actually, my girlfriend's in Toronto, west of here, a few hours west of here. They're supposed to get 15 centimeters of snow on a Wednesday, and we're supposed to get nothing on a Wednesday, so the storm's missing us, so. Toronto gets what they call lake effect, so her weather's been worse. But we've had some. I've been snowshoeing. What are my pet peeves? I don't know. I think they send it all to Arizona because they've got a water shortage there, right? No, they don't. They have snow dumps. They have several places throughout the city where they pile the snow up into a gigantic mountain, and then come spring it melts, and usually by July it's gone. So, it's a interesting idea. They had a winter carnival every year back where I lived up north. Wait a minute, where do I have to stop? 25. Oops, shit. I hate it when that happens. The mouse just wanders off sometimes. We're not going anywhere, we just have to go back and continue. They had a winter carnival up north in January, and a couple of years in a row there was a really bitter, 40 below sort of. Ooh, shit. Please don't. Reverse back to Chef Chocolate 6? Okay. See, I didn't go far enough. Please don't get upset with me, game. So anyways, yeah, so they had this winter carnival every year, and they had several years in a row they had a cold snap. So they decided that they were going to move it to February instead of January. Well, wasn't that a warm February? And they had to truck snow in from the bush back into town to put on the main street so they could run the dog sled and skidoo races. But yeah. Did a family holiday to Whitsunday Islands because of the time of year the water's fully clear. Ooh, where is Whitsunday Islands? Chocolate 26. I joined, Mickey, I joined the, Vita Truckers? Viva Truckers, a virtual truck company. Stuff I was on yesterday, and so a couple of my followers were talking about this. The truck company I'm in now, it's a virtual truck company. It's just a group of people to hang around together that like to play this game and pretend that they're in a trucking company. The one I've got, I don't know, it's a small group. It's the same people on the convoys, and they don't really do a lot. And I was looking for something with more, so I joined this other one. It has way too much. It's people who have gone to all the trouble to actually simulate a real trucking company in the software. And you've got all these rules and regulations and trial periods and special trucks you have to use and special cargoes and doing keeping a manual log of things until your trainee period is over. It's like, so I was a member of it for about 2 hours, got halfway through the training material, and then said, okay, I'm out of here. And I quit. It's just too much. Viva Trucking is not the sort of thing I want, Mickey. It's too much detail. I have neither the time nor the inclination to do that, so. Pay attention here, Gramps. Now we've got a couplet to the chocolate truck here. Like the Yowie. Well, they sound like owies. There we go. We probably were at the, yep, we were at the buffer. Now it's pretty well far enough to go. We could have damaged things. Okay, let's head to Bowman. Yowies and drop bears. But, okay. Oh, Ancient Secret. My pet peeves? I don't know. I think you know already that I like there's better detail in ETS and ATS, and more scenarios and hardware and everything available in TS2019. This game has there's a lot of DLCs that you have to buy and pay for, which kind of sucks, but there's also an awful lot of free stuff, so. So I'm going to Riddlebar. Oh, way over there. Okay. So they're different games. Shit, do I want to do that? I want to do this button. Yeah, I would look through the training stuff and just all the all the things that I had to set up and logs, detailed logs you had to keep. I have no idea. Well, there's badges I can't. There's badges that there's probably Steam badges that I miss out because I don't do passenger stuff. Yeah, well, right now I don't type anything in with my trucking company I'm in now. Right now, and I looked. There's a big list of stuff you have to do. So you just type in after the trip. You just type in date, game, pickup city, destination city, distance driven, load damage and percent, estimated revenue, actual revenue, the cargo, the weight, the pickup company, the destination company, whether it's promotional with another driver, whether it's division load. And if you've got more than 3%, I think, damage, then you have to fill out an incident report. And possibly attach some screenshots to show that somebody crashed into you, and that's why you have damage. So that's what's involved in just typing in. Am I using simple weather mod for this game? What is simple weather mod? Obviously I'm not. Well, I got the impression you have to do all that stuff on both, you know. I looked at the tutorial and it's until you have until they let you use the special software, you have to do it all manually. It seemed to, this video said it was for single player too, so. Sun soon weather, simple weather mod. I didn't know there was a thing called simple weather mod, but I could be going faster here. We probably went through some crossings too that I wouldn't notice and ran people down. Well, yeah. Yeah, you should enjoy this. Enjoy your time gaming while you can, Mickey. Because if you're going to be a father in 4 months, your life will change. Mickey had a gender reveal party today, which I thought all the while he was describing it was him coming out and saying what sex he identified as personally, which I thought was a bold thing to do in a Twitch stream, but apparently it was the gender reveal of the baby they're expecting. So there we go. We could be going 30 here, Gramps. We also could sit in here. We also could put the wipers on, which I think is here. Yeah. We also could put the headlight on the front instead of the back. Yeah, that helps too. Well, you go out less, you stay in the house, but you stay in the house because Well, if you have three or four kids, you probably go out more just to get out. But whoever goes first leaves the other one behind. I don't know. You don't really have much time. All these guys just sitting here. My son's kids are gamers. With him. Well, my son's a gamer with me, sort of. I mean, we used to play War Game online together. We played No, not together. The only thing we played together was War Game. I can't get him into trucking. Oops, oh well. Oh, I go via Riddleborough? Or do I stop at Riddleborough? Stop at Bowman 11. Okay. It's alright, we can bail those brakes. Yes. The biggest, most difficult thing, biggest threat for you is having your mouse go screen. Well, yeah. Other than messing up the scenario, I can mess up the scenario and forget to pick somebody up and have to go back and repeat. I can get stuck on a hill, or I can not be able to get up, or I can go too fast going down and run off the track. But that's unlikely to happen, so no threats, really. But it's a nice change from ETS, ATS. And like I said, I also have Life is Strange to finish. I'm in the middle of the 3 games. Thank you, Bob at 11. And I keep thinking I want to get back to Spin Tires. We'll think about it. Dirt Rally, we'll think about it. Empire Earth War Game. Yeah, War Game Red Dragon, you do an awful lot of time learning about all the different kinds of tanks and guns and planes and soldiers and everything you have. Hey, all right. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the cheers, Steph. Which Spin Tires DLC do I have? I don't know. I forget. And I can't check because I'm at a game. Don't know. Oh yeah, you can look there. Oh, my bit basket is not there. I wanted to. Oh, I know what I did. I was running a simulation. Let me see if I can find my bit basket. My bit basket is. What the hell's the bit basket called? I can see the bit basket. Views. Job tier, donator. Cheers. Oh, so it's called Cheers. I had something called Add, I think it's called a... Oops. Gotta make it littler. Let me see if that's the same. Yeah. Okay. I have 45 games. Yes, I have 45 games. What I had done is I was running I did a simulation of that train crash, and I wanted a simple screen because I just wanted to show the my simulation. And so when I built this, I didn't add all my bells and whistles. So, but thank you, Steph. So I don't show, you know, followers, most recent followers, number of followers, all that sort of stuff. And I'm not going fast anymore. Uh, 45 games, okay. I go to Bauman in what, 1.9 miles. So, snow here is, we still got some snow out back, but outside, but not very deep. And we have a skating rink on our driveway. You know, it's cold and then it rains and then it's cold and then the sun comes out and melts stuff, and it's gradually become a skating rink down the whole driveway between the two houses and out to the street. Luckily, my girlfriend sent me some crampons, like just rubber straps with carbide or whatever metal studs on the bottom, like 6 per shoe. So it's like tire studs for your feet. So I went out today. I had to go to the wine rack and to the coffee shop, and I crunched my way down the driveway in this, and it was just crunch, 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 crunch. No danger of slipping at all. They're great. But then you're walking along the sidewalk and you make a hell of a lot of racket because you're walking on these metal. It's like wearing golf shoes, I guess. Yeah, Mickey, I got all those games, but I don't play a lot of them. A lot of them were cheap or free. So so what are we doing here? I think we've got some tasks, don't we? What are our tasks? Stop there, drop some things off, grab a couple things, drop some things, drop these things. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. No time for game, so. And I've been writing too. If you look up on my blog, Steph, I've been keeping to my routine where I write a 1,000-word story every week. And I have to because it's my website, my challenges. But I've got 2 or 3 friends who regularly write also. That's good. No contractors this morning, and hopefully not tomorrow. They were upstairs ripping out ceilings, and it sounded like they were installing and testing a bowling alley, but they finished a couple of days ago, I think, so they're going to be done for a while. So until spring. Once it's spring, then the landlord fixes the roof and then replaces the ceilings, or fixes the roof, blows in new insulation, and then fixes all the ceilings. And then that'll be quiet again. So show tasks, shutter player, stop there. Then I drop guys. Oh, I see what I do, and then I go back there. Really? I see what I do. Wrong way. Yeah. This week is going to be a challenge. It was, I think I picked, I did a word generator for 16 random words, and I told people to pick 8 random ones. I picked 8 random ones. I got, I don't know, what did I have? I have exchange, I have lively, I have confess. Oh, what else are they? I don't know. It's a motley crew. And it's pretty quiet in the parking lot, too. I'll give you a tour of the inside of this. As soon as I stop up here, I'll give you a tour of the inside of this locomotive. Ah, you had a nap earlier. Good. Well, this is where we were. Well, this is where we started off ages ago. Stopping at 11? Stopping at 11. Now, where do I have to stop at 11? Ah, there we go. See? There's my excitement. You're right. Not sure why it does that. Oh, anywhere up here is 11. Okay. So as soon as I get past there, we can stop. Site called Keymailer. Okay, stop at 11. And I drop, I think, who do I drop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cars, possibly everybody. At 11. Okay, drop your entire consist here. Okay, we'll set a brake. We'll open a link. And we'll go ahead. Down the line. I have to watch this connector. Sometimes the train goes back and no, it didn't. Oh, bus simulator, farm free, and console. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, Batman aggregates unloading. We possibly have to look at. Oh, unloading at number 1. So we go past there. Okay. I'm trying to think what to do this spring in terms of vacation. Could go back out to Vancouver Island. And stay with my girlfriend's folks a bit, or family a bit, and then go up island and sightsee. We could go to, well, we could go to Ireland. I've been talking about it. Could go to Newfoundland to St. John's, stay there. Or I could do absolutely nothing. I don't know. June. Probably June. May or June. Actually, in May it would work. May is often, cheaper time for traveling. Although we're just, well, we'd fly out if we went out west. May would be good for BC because it's warm out there. That's true. Not the my baby. Ooh, this is cool. I'm gonna sit right here in the middle. Bomb and aggregate at number 1. UK in June. Is this work or pleasure stuff? Ireland, a big. I think I'd want to go to the. My idea is to go off the beaten path. If I did go, I'd go to the off the beaten path to, I don't know, northwest, and do bed and breakfast and just, grab a bus, go to the next little town, stay in a bed and breakfast there. Too much break. Pull forward, clear the switch, line the switch back to the main, reverse back to add these cars consist there, then a couple to consist to pick up the cars tomorrow. Okay. Well, that's true. You have the advantage or the disadvantage that you can work from anywhere. Like me, I can write anywhere, so. Ooh, look at that dancing road there. So I can, I can write anywhere, but then it's hard to say, well, I don't have to worry about working on some short stories because What would I do? What would I use to write? We had nannies from various... Oh, shit. That's not going to work. Go forward more. We had nannies from various places in England. Well, in Great Britain. We had our first one, competent little girl, Elaine Craighead. Scottish girl, Elaine Craighead. And we had another one, Sarah Brett, who was from Wales. Oh, she was hysterical. Big girl, and her girlfriend was like that too. They go downtown to the pubs, and they'd go dancing, and they'd get guys to buy them drinks, trying to get them drunk. And of course, they were, you know, they weren't tiny little things, and they'd probably grown up, you know, with the familiarity with alcohol, so they'd move on to the next guys. She'd tell me these stories. And then Andy Wall, she was from Scunthorpe. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, that's good. Grand Canyon, that's nice. The only place, I've been to the Grand Canyon in this game. That's it for me. You know, the thing is, well, Steph, it'd probably cost us the same thing to fly to Ireland as it would be to fly across Canada. It's damn expensive to travel in Canada. But when we got to Ireland, we'd have to, well, even bed and breakfast is going to be expensive. Living expenses is going to be expensive there. And I'm always leery about long trips with my girlfriend because she never knows when her you know, post concussion symptoms are going to pop up. So she needs the flexibility to, if necessary, sorry, take the day off, not going anywhere. So I guess, you know, a tour where, any kind of tour where if need be, we could just stop somewhere. I'd suggest you come to Canada in the spring or fall. Come to Canada in the fall, because our big thing is, you know, September. Our big thing is maple leaves. Tulips in the spring, and I mean the summer is not like Sydney, but the winter is definitely not like Sydney. Unless you really like skiing, snowshoeing, skating. I suspect not. Yeah, you'd like it too, although there we go. You've connected. So couple. I think that's what I do now. Drop off at 11. 21, 28, so 166 and 415, drop them off at 11. So where are they? Oh, I've been dragging this all over the place with the brake set. 1, 2, 3. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it wants me to drop everything. Let me look at this again. Couple that. So I was supposed to drop these off. I think if I drop these off, I think this counts if I drop the whole thing. Let me see. Let's do a save just in case. Ah, that was good. Okay. January being February, perfect weather, great views of snow. That's true, and it's not really winter. You know, it's Arizona, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm looking back. So yeah, Steph. So yeah, September. September would be good. You know, depending on when the leaves are turning and that. If you let me know exactly when and where, I can tell you, or what area, I can tell you when they're likely to be turning. But September is good. I mean, October, it depends. I mean, October, there's crisp October days. You go out in a sweater and stuff like this. But then, you know, the sun, you get in the sun and you're just, you know, you're just basking and just sucking up the rays. So October can be really nice too. And then you got a better chance in October of seeing the leaves. So, how many leaves in Grand Canyon? Yeah. Okay, I think we're stopping. Oh, we probably go through here, eh? Do we go through the gate? We're probably supposed to go the other side. When they say stop at Bowman, Maine, they don't mean stop, you know, in the middle of the freaking intersection. So you'll probably stop here. Oh yeah, I was going to show you the inside. So there's all these gauges you can play with. Gauges, there's switches in here. You have to turn all these things on and off and up and down and everything to start the train. And the same with here. All these switches here. Set your path to Sparta 3. Oh, I thought we were done. Set your path to Spartan Branch 3 and run on the Y and stop at 13. Okay. What the hell's Spartan Branch 3? Oh, I see what you mean. Go up here, run on the Y, and stop. At 13. I can do that. Oh, except we're almost done, but I've run out of wine. So, I wanted me to go to work. Cool. I'll be back. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go away. Feel free to take a bio break or get yourself a pint or a glass of wine or whatever. We got another good dinner to make tomorrow night. I got this good food thing. I mentioned it to some of you. They send you a box of food every week, and right now I'm set for 3. They do menus for 2. That's the smallest. Menus for 2. 3 menus is the smallest, and it works out to be about $10 a meal. I mean, I have to have leftovers, but that's 6 meals for me. And the menu I've got for tomorrow is Brazilian chicken stew with toasted coconut rice, fresh tomatoes, and wilted spinach. So I mean, they give you chicken thighs, you know, ginger, lemon, rice, a little can of shredded coconut, coconut milk, spice. You just you know, slop it in a pot and do the rice and mix the spices together, and their recipes are well done, and I've been giving them feedback because I'm so many years as a quality manager, so I can't help but do it. And I sent them in feedback in the last set of restaurant menus, and they thanked me very much, and they gave me $15 credit. So okay, cool, thank you. Excuse me. So I got up around the Y here. Actually, my throat is dry, but it's not why I needed the wine. But the apartment's very dry because they're running dehumidifier upstairs, a big industrial-sized dehumidifier, to try to get rid of all the moisture that came through the leaky flat roof and soaked the ceiling and all the joists and everything upstairs. So that's interesting. This is a Y. This is just a turnaround place. So once we get to 13, then we'll be done, and it'll be close to midnight then, and I can fade away. I can see I've lost a lot of viewers too. I seem to get, well, it depends. I get a different group. I get overlap between trucking and train driving. But but I also get a different group. Oh, let's and the gate's down. There we go. Okay, we gotta go this way now. Release the brakes. Step on the gas. There's the brakes off. On the 13. Oh yeah, so back to this tour here. I mean, you can do things like, you know, open this and set the fuses and check breakers and stuff. And come on now. Check all the meters, make sure the temperature's good. You have to run a heater if it's winter time before you can start the engine. You know, start the fuel pump, hit the run switch, stuff like that. So lots of fun with this train. Oh, except I'm gonna stop here and piss them off? No. I'll get the other side of the tracks and piss them off. And I think that's just the limit there. That's good. That is very good. Little stop thing, a little timer saying, hey, you done good. Do I have to stop the engine? I hope not. Oh, let's park the engine at Bowman 9. I think we're done. Dang. Okay. Then are we done? What do we do? Stop at 9? Okay. Where's 9? Oh, okay. This guy here and that guy there. Are those gates still down? They are. Okay. Probably be 10 once I get off here. Speed limit. Oh, maybe not. Hello. Oh, this is 9. Oh yeah, this is where we would park and gas up too. So cool. Echoing here too. Why is it echoing so much? Let's pretend that we were supposed to gas up too then. There we go. I suspect we speeded on this a few times. Well, I not suspect, I know I did. Great job. Let's call it a day. Scenario complete. All right. That was fun. I think I'm gonna do trucking next time I'm on tomorrow, but I've got a course too that I got to work on. I'm taking a writing course by given by an online writing course given by Neil Gaiman, and videos and handouts online and exercises, and I'm only on chapter 2 of however many, so I really should get to that tomorrow. I could probably even do it up at my local coffee shop. I was talking with somebody today that we were saying that it's too bad there's not a place where you can go and socialize and shoot the shit with your buddies and hang out like you can, but without alcohol. because sometimes you get tired of. But I think it's the bars. Bars are often themed around sports or karaoke or really good wings or something like that. So I think that's what I said online. So people tend to go to a place for that, and then they meet other people with that similar interests, and then hang out and they drink. So that helps you to chat a lot and gets rid of your inhibitions. But it's too bad there weren't coffee houses where people would go and talk to each other and not just go for coffee and sit there and type away with their keyboard. So that'd be nice. Give them a feedback. Yeah, we like that. So I guess that's it for tonight, folks, or this afternoon, depending on what side of the globe you're on. So thanks for viewing, thanks for cheering, thanks for following, subscribing, whatever you did. And we'll catch you another day. Have a good rest, unless you're supposed to be working, in which case I gotta change this. There we go. In which case, get back to work and get something done for the day. And we'll see you guys next time. So good to catch you again too, especially staff. I haven't seen you for a while. And Mickey, say hi to the girlfriend. And everybody else that's lurking, thank you and take care.